Hi everyone, I'm Amanda L, and today we are doing a short lower body stretch. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. We're going to start today right in a downward dog. So coming into your downward dog, finding yourself landing there, and just starting by settling into stillness, feeling your feet and your hands pressing into the mat, your hips reaching high. Maybe a deep or gentle bend in the knees. And bringing your awareness to your breath. Just noticing how it feels right now. Not trying to change it, just bringing awareness to that space of breath. And now starting to lengthen your inhales and slow down your exhales. Let's bring a bit of movement into this space, maybe bending through one knee and then the other, shifting your hips side to side. You can even bend through an elbow, just playing around here. Starting to walk your hands back to meet your feet, finding a forward fold. Gentle bend in the right knee, pressing the right palm down, opening to the left. Sweeping through center, up and over to the other side. Back to the middle, forward fold. Maybe this time stepping on your palms, so palms face up right against the soles of your feet. I like to rock a bit back and forth here to find a really juicy space to send the breath into. And releasing out of that, rounding up to stand. Arms reach out and up. Exhale, folding over, forward fold. Twice more just like that, rounding up through center. Big inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, fold. One more time, big inhale, rounding up. Easy exhale, folding over. Taking your right foot behind your left leg and off to the left side of the mat. Really pressing firmly down into that left foot. Your right foot is just there for some support and balance, pressing into the toes maybe. Bringing the right foot right beside the left and then switching sides. So left toes come off of the right side of the mat behind the right foot. And coming back to center, heel toeing your feet towards the outer edges of the mat, sinking your hips down, coming into a squat. Maybe easy rocking side to side. And walking your hands out, keeping your feet where they're at, wide-legged downward dog. Big inhale, right leg sweeps up and back, down dog split, bending through the knee, opening up the hip. Sweeping that foot to the top of the mat, dropping down through the back leg. Shifting your hips back, straightening out through the right foot, run or stretch, or the right leg, both. And sweeping forward into a supported warrior three, fingertips touching the mat. Really pressing firmly down through that right foot. Opening up, half moon. Taking it into a twisted half moon. Dropping that back foot towards the back of the mat, twisted lunge. Sweeping through center, straightening out both legs, parallel out the back foot with the back edge of the mat, triangle. Big inhale, lifting everything up through center, bending through the front knee, warrior two. Tip it on back, reverse. Up and over, extended side angle. Palms plant at the top of the mat, straightening out through both legs, folding over that front leg, lifting your hips high. Pressing through your palms, stepping back, downward dog. Walking your hands back to meet your feet, folding over, forward fold. Heel toe your feet out towards the edge of the mat, sinking down into a squat. And walking your hands to the top, wide-legged downward dog. Left leg reaches up and back, down dog split, bending through the knee, opening up the hip. Sending that foot towards the top of the mat, low lunge, dropping down the back knee. Shifting your hips back, straightening out through the front leg. Sweeping everything forward, warrior three. Opening into an open half moon. And twisting into a twisted half moon. Dropping that back foot back behind you, twisted lunge. Opening up into a triangle. Gentle bend in both knees as you sweep your way up and through center. Landing in a warrior two. Tip it on back, reverse. Up and over, extended side angle. Tipping your torso towards the mat, straightening out through both legs, folding over that front leg. And pressing your palms down, walking back, downward dog. Walking your hands to the back of the mat, forward fold. Choosing a different variation this time, getting a little creative. Maybe clasping your hands around your legs, behind your knees, or something else. And releasing, heel toeing your feet out to the edge of the mat, sinking into that squat. Walking out, downward dog. Right away, right leg lifts up and back, down dog split. Sweeping that leg forward, landing the right foot at the top of the mat. Right away, coming into a warrior three. Opening up, open half moon. This time if you'd like to grab a hold of that top foot, playing around with that. Releasing out of whatever you have going on. Twisted half moon. Dropping that back foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge, twisting here. Sending yourself through center and open into a triangle. This time folding your torso over that front leg. And pressing back, downward dog. This time widening your feet out to the edges of the mat, paralleling them with the long edges. As you walk your palms back, a wider forward fold here. Right away sinking into that squat. And walking your hands out into your downward dog. Left leg reaches high. Sending it to the top of the mat. Right away, taking it into a warrior three. Opening up into an open half moon. Maybe grabbing a hold of that top leg. Releasing out of whatever you have going on, twisted half moon. Dropping that back foot to the mat, twisted lunge. Sweeping through center, opening into a triangle. And allowing your upper body to fold over that front leg. Pressing down into your palms as you step back, downward dog. Walking your hands back to the back of the mat. Rounding up to stand, big inhale. And exhale, stay. Feeling your feet pressing into the mat. Feeling your breath and its cadence here. And taking a big inhale, arms reach out and up. Big exhale, folding over. Heel toeing your feet to the edge of the mat, coming into that squat once more. And this time walking out onto all fours. Maybe rolling it through a few cat-cows. Just feeling into that spinal column. This time crossing your right leg over top of the left. So right knee stacks on top of the left. I'm going to face you here, but sinking back into a cow face pose. If this is too much, you can come into a nice, easy cross-legged seat, feeling into that space, but stacking your knees, taking a big inhale, and a long exhale folds you over. If you want to play around with a fun transition here, you can. So you're going to take yourself to the left side of the mat, working your way from the left side back behind you over to the right, and landing at the front with the opposite leg on top. If that is just not making sense to you, you can just switch the cross of your legs. Big inhale, easy exhale. To come out of this, we are going to find ourselves in a wide-legged forward fold. So you can take yourself this time to the right, to the back, and you'll find yourself in a forward fold. If that is too much, once again, you can just come into a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe gentle sway, side to side here. Heel toeing your feet in just a bit to sink down into that squat. One more time. And coming into a nice easy seat. Closing your eyes once you land in that space. Taking a big inhale up through your nose. Nice long exhale out the mouth. Twice more just like that. Big inhale. Cleansing exhale. One more time, super big inhale, filling up, filling up, filling up. And emptying, exhale, empty, empty, empty. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I would also love to hear from you. If you have any future video requests, you can leave those down in the comments. And with that, I will see you next time.